Bradley, a photographer from London, is flying to Thailand to do an interesting reportage. In the evening, he decides to attend fights and have a few glasses of local alcohol, but a scuffle results in him accidentally committing a crime. The white man is wanted and has to wait out some time in the jungle. To keep himself safe, he pays the chief of a civilized tribe to cover for him if they start looking for him. The first day on the water all goes smoothly, but the next morning Bradley discovers that his guide is missing. Looking around, the man sees the guide's cap not far from the boat, in the reeds. Putting on his flippers, he swims in the right direction and finds his buddy's body. At the same moment, a net is thrown over him. Bradley is brought to a village inhabited by a little-known wild tribe. The tribe considers him a sinister manfish because of his diving suit and flippers. Bradley witnesses the punishment of two captives from another tribe. Looking at what is happening, he becomes hysterical, but the man gets lucky. The daughter of the tribal chief, Maria, saves his life and demands that the white man become her slave. During the day, Bradley works under the supervision of the natives, and at night they tie him to a post to keep him from escaping. One day, an old woman, Nanny Marie, comes to him and speaks English and promises to help him escape. There is a sunshine festival in the tribe. The women are bathing in the river, and the men have gathered around the campfire with the chief. Bradley is untied from the pole and given the opportunity to walk around the village. He stops close to the water to watch the young girls on the wharf. Suddenly, a helicopter begins circling over the village. Bradley tries to signal, but the natives pile him on the ground and are ready to finish him off. However, Maria comes to the rescue again, reminding everyone that he is her slave, and only she or her father can decide his fate. Thus, Bradley has been living in the tribe for a month, and the woman never gives the signal to run away. She avoids him, and he is nervous, but realizes there is no way out yet, so he behaves like a local in the village. One day while working, one of the natives dies under a stone statue, and Bradley witnesses the ritual of freeing her wife from her marriage shackles. All the men in the tribe offer her their candidacy for a new husband. At this time, Maria tells Bradley to run away. Cutting down a bamboo stake, Bradley leaves the village, fleeing farther into the jungle. But the natives immediately notice the escape and move out after him. Once in their natural habitat, they quickly catch up with the white man. Bradley begins to wrestle with one of the main men of the tribe, Mare's fiancé, and wins. Before he falls, the defeated man acknowledges his opponent's victory and orders him not to be harmed. The helicopter circles again, but this time Bradley is too weak to signal. He falls to the ground and loses consciousness. He wakes up in the tribe, where he is given medicinal herbs to drink. According to the rules of the tribe, the man must undergo a rite of initiation, for he has defeated the strongest warrior. Over the course of 3 moons, Bradley undergoes trials that are difficult for the average man to endure. Arrows, scorching sun, and no water are the least of what he has to endure. But after enduring even the most difficult and bizarre trials, Bradley becomes a member of the tribe and receives approval and a sword from the chief. Despite the difficulties, the man embraces the culture and traditions of the tribe. He now reacts calmly to what initially shocked him, but at the same time brings something of his own. For example, when a local boy becomes seriously ill, and it becomes clear that the shaman can no longer help with his spells, Bradley, with the chief's permission, performs an operation, saving the boy's life. Bradley, among other things, gets a chance to participate in a contest where applicants stick their hand through a hole in the hut wall to demonstrate their skills and try to win a bracelet made of tropical flowers and Mariah's hand. Naturally, Bradley's caresses differed from the natives' mediocre movements, and it was he who got the coveted bracelet. After the ceremony, Mariah takes Bradley deep into the jungle, where they have their first wedding night, and he decides to stay with her and the tribe. The chief invites the white man to his house and informs him that Mariah is expecting a child, which the Englishman is very happy about. The young couple from the village secludes themselves in the woods, but the girl is grabbed by the inhabitants of the enemy tribe, who do not mind including rivals in their rations. At first, the savages, one by one, prove their superiority to the girl. All this is seen by the boy, who went out for a walk with the girl. He tries to save her, But the forces are unequal, and the boy runs away. Bradley learns from him what happened. The man calls for help and goes to the scene himself. When he finds the enemy tribe, they have already begun their meal. Bradley and his tribesmen catch and punish the enemies. But this is not the last test. Mariah begins to lose her sight, and Bradley realizes that she needs medical attention. However, her father and other tribal members will not allow them to seek help in town. Mariah's condition deteriorates rapidly, and Bradley makes the decision to run away with her and save her life. At night, the old woman who helped the last time leads the pair out to a stashed boat. As soon as they set sail, the guards and the chief appear on shore. The old woman is responsible for helping them escape and loses one of her limbs. The couple floats down the river, but they are hindered by a herd of elephants, and when they dock at the shore, shamans of the tribesmen are already waiting for them there. The pregnancy of the chief's daughter helps them avoid serious punishment, but they are returned to the village nonetheless. Bradley realizes that the situation is hopeless and that Mariah cannot survive without medical help. The Englishman takes his wife to the river and tells her what is happening around her. The woman can no longer see at all, the infection destroying her too quickly. After a while, even such walks become impossible. Mariah can no longer get out of bed. Bradley takes care of his wife. But suddenly an enemy tribe attacks the village, and he and Mariah barely escape. The man carried the girl in his arms to the river. It was at this point that it was time for the baby to be born. Tough. But Mariah was able to give birth to a boy, the first son of a tribesman and an Englishman. Bradley comforts his wife, but she knows she is dying. The chief of the tribe managed to unite the fates of his daughter and the stranger at the last moment, and immediately afterwards the wind took Mariah's soul. It would seem that nothing else holds the white man in the alien tribe, and they are now so exhausted that no one else will run after him. But seeing a helicopter circling over the river, Bradley hides with everyone else, and when the danger passes, gathers everyone to work to rebuild their shared village. That's all for today. Subscribe and like it if you want more videos like this.